friends, welcome back to my channel. Sass here. I'm here to do another review of Love After Lockup. You know, while watching this show, I have learned quite a bit about inside a prison. Watching Orange is the New Black, watching many of them hood prison movies, child. Now, this little concoction that I put together is Hooch. Now, wait a minute. All you people who are prison experts, this is just my little concoction. But if you don't know what Hooch is or prison wine, it's where they take all of the, prison, fruit scraps. They take the juices, apple juice, orange juice. They really like apple juice from the research I did. They put it in a bag, okay? Then they get the rinds of said fruit. Orange, apple, even if they have grapefruit, it don't matter. The rinds of the fruit go inside of the bag of the fruit. And then I've done heard many things, okay? I've done heard bread, moldy bread they prefer, okay? And then you put a little sugar. Some people put a little salt, and then you put little other things that you can find around the prison, okay? Whatever you can get on commissary, you put it in the bag and you let it ferment, okay? The longer it ferments, the stronger it will be. Now, when it gets to your, required taste, that's when you suck it down. Now listen, there is no way I would, be fermenting none of this. This ain't nothing but lemonade, child. And I put some lemon and orange peels, and then I put some little cherries at the bottom, child. Now I know in prison they ain't got no cherries, but hey, I just can't be sitting here. I'm trying to be cute. Good God Almighty. See, mine's good. Mine's normal. Now, if you want to jazz it up a little bit, you want a Bloody Mary or a red eye, only thing you got to do is add a little bit of tomato juice, child. I'm talking about to the prison hooch, to the prison wine. And when I tell you they suck it down, whew, can y'all imagine the smell when they open up that bag? Let's get into the review, child. All right, let's talk about Shawn and Destinee, all right? Now, Shawn, he has been, caught up in all kinds of lies. Okay, he is sitting there with Destinee's mama and sister. And Destinee done found out that he's not 36, he's 45. He don't have 2 kids, he got 6 kids. But he wants everybody to know that it's with the same woman. He ain't just out here having like 3, 4, 5 baby mamas, okay? It's been with the same woman. So, of course, here comes Destinee. I am highly pissed. I've only been out 45 minutes and I done found out that my man is lying to me. Oh no, I can't have that. How dare he? If he lied about his kids, what else is he lying about? Who goes around lying about kids? So they outside, she done got a little anxious and fidgety, so she need her a cigarette, child. So she's talking about, why did you lie to me? Why did you lie to me about the kids? And then here comes dumb Shawn talking about, I don't know. You don't know? Dumb. Just dumb. So then she says, you ain't got no reason to lie to me. Okay? If you lie about this, you lie about other things. And she was like, you still got dealings with her? And he was like, yeah. She was like, you got more than one? And he was like, no. He was like, it's just one woman, 6 kids. And so she says, well, when was the last time you was with her? Okay, are y'all like together? Have y'all been together? So here comes Shawn. Shawn done told her another lie. Shawn said that it's been years since him and the mother of his children have been together. Well, come to find out that it has been less than a year. I think he said that it's been a year since, they have been together, but he didn't want to tell Destinee that because Destinee is jealous and she's upset. Shawn ain't nothing but a whole lie. And what is getting me about all this is that Shawn is lying about stupid stuff. Shawn is lying to a woman who has committed fraud, who has committed B&Es, who have committed larceny, who has escaped several times. Her criminal record is as long as his whole body, but he feels the need to lie to her. A whole criminal. There's something wrong with him, y'all. And lying over stupid stuff, who cares? Okay? Because let me tell you something. While you lying, talking about that you only been with your mother of your children, it was like 3 years ago. Okay? Best believe Destinee was in prison getting her bump and grind on, child. So what is the problem? And so then they're going back and forth, and Destinee talking about, I don't know if I can trust you, and we don't have trust, we don't have a relationship. And then she gonna talk about, do not tell me any lies. She says, I will not tolerate lies. She said that, and then in the next breath, she's talking to in the confessional, talking about, well, I may have a secret. She too have a secret. Just 2 liars together. Just idiotic. So on their way to said hotel, here is Destinee talking about she wants a Coach purse. Talking about she wants to go parasailing. Talking about she wants to go skydiving. This girl is all over the place. What is she talking about? Oh, because he lied. He owes you things. Really? He already risking $50,000. He done put up $5,000, but you out here talking about a Coach purse. So he was like, you know what? Destinee's all over the place. He says, I don't know what Destinee I'm talking to. He tried to say Destinee bipolar. So they get to the hotel, okay? And so he's done made it real nice. She said she had to go take a shower. Thank the Lord, because he didn't. I didn't see him take no shower. So he done put out little rose petals. He done made a little heart. He had a little, box sitting right there. And Destinee was happy with that. Destinee said nobody, and I mean nobody has ever did that for me. Ever. She said that, listen, I forgive him with the lies, okay? Because Shawn has been kind to me. He has treated me well. And I just think overall he is a good person. So I will forgive him of his lies. So then it was time for a little bump, okay? They tell the cameraman to get out the room. So it's the next morning and they're talking. And apparently they was pleased with each other's performances, okay? I think Destinee said it was the best she ever had. I tell you. Hey, who am I to say? Shawn said it wasn't too bad as himself. Shawn liked it, Destinee liked it, that's great. So they're laying on the bed and they're talking, okay? Now, mind you, Destinee has said she had a secret. Now, her secret is she was inside of the prison doing a little bump and grind. She said that she had relations with several women on the inside, okay? In fact, she got tattoos of women's names, Okay, is that what I heard when I went to go to the bathroom? She was talking about the tattoos that it's women's names, child. Okay. So, she said, listen, I had relations with women on the inside, and I'm going to have relations with women on the outside. And ain't nothing Shawn going to do about it. He don't know this information. I didn't tell him. But I am going to have relations. So, I guess Destinee is bisexual. Now, she done told Shawn about his lies. Talk about we gotta have trust. And here she is talking about she gonna be sleeping up with all kinds of women, you know, on the outside. Child, these two is a mess. So, Shawn says, now listen, okay, I'm gonna need for you to take this seriously. I'm gonna need for you to calm down on the drinking, cause see, I know you like to drink. And you on the outside now, and I'm gonna need for you to show up for court. I'm going to need for you to tame it down. I'm going to need for you to walk the straight and narrow because, see, I put money up for you. You don't show up for court. I am in the hole of $50,000. You understand what I'm saying? Guess what Destinee said? Boy, if you don't get on up out my face. Destinee said, I got one daddy, and you ain't it. You may look like my daddy. Y'all around the same age. But you ain't my daddy, okay? She says, I am going to have fun. I am going to drink. I'm going to do whatever I want to do because I can. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. I can, okay? I will do what I want to do. It ain't nobody going to tell me any different. Shawn, you picked a real winner, didn't you? Didn't you? Honey, you might as well took that $5,000 and wiped your tail with it. You could have given that money to one of your children. $50,000. You crazy? You betting $50,000 on her? Child, let's hope she make it to court, child. Let's move on. Let's move on. Child, y'all better make y'all some hooch. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Refreshing. Child, this is going to be real short. Let's talk about y'all's favorite uncle. Honey, Uncle Tyrese's child, he is ready to go get his woman, Shawn. Y'all see him? He is packing up all kinds of stuff that he done bought her, child. He bringing gifts. But one thing about Unc, honey, he was clean. Did y'all see him doing this? Did y'all see that action? He putting on lotion. See, that's something we ain't never seen Michael do. We ain't never seen Michael put on lotion. He barely brushed his teeth. He barely washed his face. Honey, Unc. He clean, ain't he? Y'all know, what was that? Was that shea butter? Was that cocoa butter? What was that he was rubbing? That was that Jergens. Y'all let me know, child. Let me know, was it straight coconut oil? Because, honey, he was getting clean, child. And what did he put on? Say it with me. I said, say it with me. Suit. City suit, child. Electric blue. And what matched? His tie and shoes. See, I told. When y'all gonna start listening to me? Now, we know that he got on his city suit that cost, I don't know. See, this is the dilemma. He probably got two for the price of one. He either got two suits for $39.99, or he got one, buy one, and get the other one 50% off, child. Don't come and play with me, Huck. Who you think you dealing with? So out the door he go, and he is there waiting on his boo, Shawn. Now this is my thing. Why is he so far away from the prison? Honey, supposed to get out at one time, and of course, you know, it's like after 2 o'clock. And so the producer was like, you think she dodging you? You think she ditching you? Like, what's the tea? And of course, he was like, absolutely not. She's just running, you know, late. He says that Shonda is the woman for him. They've only been dating for, what was it, y'all, 3 months? But he has went and visited her 13 times. Did y'all see them prison prom pictures, y'all? Y'all tell me that's not a prom pose, honey. It's like if you don't know somewhere. So anyway, he says that he feels comfortable with Shonda, that he loves Shonda, and he's waiting for the love of his life, child. I cannot wait to see Shonda. Let's move on. All right, let's talk about Quay and Chevelle. As we know, Quay, he is out. And Mama Quay and Chevelle picked him up, and now they are at a barbecue joint, child. See, when you get fresh out of prison, you want to go to a good place to eat. Way to go, Quay. I ain't mad at you. I would want to go to a barbecue place too, child. Child, he was looking at that menu, and he said, now hold up now, give me a minute. It has been 12 years since I held a menu. It has been 12 years since I had some good old barbecue. So just give me a minute. So he's looking over and he's talking and he's just, you know, saying that, you know, he don't even know what to order because he want it all. Well then, honey, Mama Quay, child, she has some questions, all right? Questions. And so Mama Quay just said, listen, we need to talk. Now, the reason why I left Kansas City to Houston is because upon your release, you won't be going back to Kansas City around your hard-headed friends, okay? You will come to Houston with me, okay? I can look after you. You can start fresh. Because, see, if you stay in Kansas City, it's going to be a problem. You're going to end up back in jail. So, of course, Quay was like, Mom, if you don't go somewhere, I've done spent 12 years in prison. You think I want to go back? Quay also said that he ain't on parole. He ain't on probation. Honey, he can go and do as he pleases. Because, see, in most cases, most people who get out of prison, they're on parole or on probation. They mess up, they go back. They mess up, they go back. It's just a circle, okay? Just court, in and out of court, in and out of jail, fines. I mean, it's just, so he ain't got to worry about that. He did his 12 years and he good, okay? He also said that the first time he got in trouble, he was around 10 and 11, and it just led from that, child. He said he started stealing things, breaking into places. He said that he went from a straight A student to prison. Oh, Quay, don't go back, honey. So, the mama says, now, I'm just trying to look out for you. So, you need to come to Houston. And so, honey, Quay and Chevelle was like, no. Quay said, that's not happening, Mom. Okay, now, I know I lied to you. And I know I lied to Chevelle. See, I told y'all that I'll be going at y'all's locations. Okay, but see, my boo is here. Chevelle is here. Her daughter's here. And I'm trying to put down roots with her. Okay? You don't have to worry about me. I'm good. Okay? Don't worry about it. Okay? I'm not trying to go back to prison. And of course, Chevelle, she loved hearing that. Okay, because Chevelle ain't going to Houston. Chevelle's staying in Kansas City with her man. Okay, that's what she's going to do. So, and of course, we know that Chevelle really wants Quay to be the father of her, you know, daughter. I mean, the daughter is already calling Quay daddy, child. So anyway, the mom was like, all right, that's good. But in the back of mom's mind, she think herself, no, he coming to Houston. She even said, I'm going to do everything in my power to get that boy to Houston. He ain't staying here. Mama Quay ain't going to let that go, child. So, of course, what time is it, y'all? Boom, boom, boom. So here is Chevelle. Chevelle is getting the bedroom together, honey. She got candles. She got treats. She's in her little, lingerie. And she said, he went to prison. A boy. He come out a man. Now, Quay was having, of course, a conversation with his mom. And he was like, Mom, you got to go. It's time for you to go now. Go on there and get. Okay? Quay says it has been 12 years since he had sex. So, he's ready. Okay? He is ready. Him and Chevelle. Honey, he done flopped up on the bed. Chevelle said that, honey, I am about to break him in half. That's what Chevelle was about to do. Anyway, so Quay and Chevelle, I'm sure, had a lovely time in that hotel. And Mama Quay is somewhere seething, honey. She is not going to let this go. She is determined to get that boy back to Houston. So we will see what comes out of this. This is going to be very interesting, isn't it? All right, real quick, stiff upper lip. Now, as we know, stiff upper lip, he done arranged a Hummer. He done got steak, baked potato, a salad. He done spent over $2,500 on things for his boo, Lindsay, who was in federal prison. Now, Lindsay's supposed to have gotten off that plane, but guess what? She didn't. She didn't get off that plane. He confused. He's afraid. He is scared. He don't know what happened. So, I'm sure days go by, the next day, whatever. So here comes Lindsay's mom and daughter. And so they are calling the prison, okay? Of course, the prison is like, listen, I don't know who you are. What's her register number? What's that inmate number? 7538289. All right, well, let me check. Well, we can't tell you nothing. So he's getting frustrated. So he finally talks to somebody, and he's like, listen, I just want to know, is Lindsay 7525389 still in prison? And they said yes. So he was like, can you tell me, why she wasn't released? And so they were like, no. And so he was like, listen, her mom's here. Can we talk to the case manager, her case manager? So they got the case manager on the phone, and the case manager was like, listen, she's still in prison, and that's all I can tell you. And so here comes the mama. The mama said, now look, Lindsay is real good of staying in trouble. She's real good of staying in, okay? She says that Lindsay will do things so she will get in trouble. So what is the mama saying? The mama saying that she's trying to stay in prison? What's wrong with this girl? I mean, the way this girl was talking, her and her Kool-Aid makeup, that she was ready to get out of prison. How did she done got in trouble? She probably done tried to sneak in some drugs. Anyway, the mama says that, the daughter had cried herself to sleep. She was upset. And the case manager said, listen, the only thing I can tell you is that she's still in prison, and that's all I'm going to tell you. Okay. So the mama was talking about a shoe. Now, for you prison experts, I don't know what that means. What's that? What does that mean? Solitary confinement. She in the hole, y'all. Is that what that is? She done got in trouble. She's in the hole. Child, honey. And then here comes stiff upper lip, making excuses for her. Talking about that the other female inmates are jealous of Lindsay because she's so beautiful. He says they probably jumped her and beat her up, and she got in trouble. She defended herself because they're jealous of her because she's so beautiful. Remember, he the same one that said that the reason why she got in trouble is because she was white. She was young, pretty, and white. And, you know, trouble just follows her. Stiff upper lip, shut up. Shut up. I'm sure the reason why she in the shoe or in the hole or in solitary confinement or whatever happened, it was Lindsay's doing. Honey, she a whole fraud. She a scammer. She's scamming you, and you're too old and dumb to realize it. You done uprooted your whole life for this heifer. You done moved from New York to Mississippi. You done bought a house. You done took care of her family, and you sitting over here looking like who done it what for, with a pile of Vaseline up on that big, fat, stiff upper lip so it won't stick to the bottom lip. Don't get me started. He come talking about because she's so pretty. Well, if you don't go somewhere and sit down, go home. That's what you do. That's what you do. Moving on. Honey, last and least, Maurice and Jessica, child. As we know, Maurice's parole officer said you ain't leaving the state. You ain't leaving Compton. Your daggone sure ain't going to Nevada. I don't care if you're married or not. This is where you planting your feet for at least 60 days. Okay, so of course Jessica, she let it be known that this is two different worlds, honey. She don't know nothing about Compton. She don't know nothing about the Crips and the Bloods. She don't know nothing about all these black folks. See, she met Maurice and thought, hey, he cute. Now he's out. She has to deal with his real life. Okay, where he was born and raised, child. Not like where you were born and raised, Jessica. So they go over. He wants to see his daughter. So they go over to his the mother of his child's house. And so, of course, here comes Jessica. Jessica says she has spoken to his daughter many a times. She has spoken, I think she has spoken to the mother of his child a couple of times, but honey, the mother of his child do not like Jessica. She don't know Jessica, but she don't really, have anything to say to this woman. I wouldn't either. So, of course, he was so excited to see his daughter. His daughter just ran into his arms. Let me tell you something. That girl is beautiful. Just beautiful. But Maurice is a cute little fella. So anyway, so they get inside and he was like, hey, I'm out today. Hey, I'm out today. So he is, Maurice to me seems like he is just very talkative. He's outgoing. He haven't met a stranger. That is Maurice to me. He just, that one that talks and laughs and, trying to make jokes. That seemed like Maurice. But also, I think Maurice also has another side to him, child. Maybe a little bit of a paranoia side. But anyway, that's just me. That's just my opinion. But anyway, so he's trying to get to, he's talking to his daughter and the baby mama and all this. Well, Jessica done put herself over there in the corner. She feels uncomfortable. She feels left out. She's getting mad. Because, honey, Maurice is in his own world. Okay, this is where he belongs. Okay, so she goes out to the car and she's sitting there and Maurice is saying his goodbyes and she was like, why you doing me like this? And then they get into this argument inside the car. Jessica feels left out. Jessica feels ignored. She was like, you could have introduced me. If it was my family, I would have introduced you. He said, that ain't my family. He said, that's my daughter's mother's family. It ain't even like that. They don't even sound right. Okay? That is my daughter's mother's family. Okay? So when you talking about Willis, he said, I ain't my daughter, and I'm definitely ain't here to try to comfort you while you out here throwing a temper tantrum. So Jessica, she wiped her little tears, and she was like, I understand. Leave that girl alone. So anyway, so they needed somewhere to lay their head, because I guess they can't afford no hotel room. So I guess he had to give his parole, I guess he had to give his parole officer a place of residency. So he gave it to his, what's his name? His cousin. What was the cousin's name, y'all? Ronnie. What was the cousin's name? Ronnie, y'all. Anyway, child. Ronnie, honey. Ronnie got a whole wife, 2 kids. He done been up in some, mess. But hey, him and Maurice are cool. Jessica said now, honey, the longer she stay in Compton, the more pale she get, honey. She cannot wait to get out of there, child. She keeps saying, this is a different world than me. I'm not used to this world. Honey, you ain't gonna be used to it, girl. So she's sitting over there, she putting on makeup. And of course, Ronnie and Maurice are talking about the good old days, honey. About their homeboys. Well, guess what? Half of them dead. They done been shot. They done been whatever. They all had nicknames. Tutti Frutti, Rolo, Curtain Call. I mean, just crazy. They all, or the majority of them, are dead or in prison. They talking about the gun violence. Talking about a 4-year-old that got shot. I mean, just awful. Just awful. So Jessica was like, he was part of the Crips. She said, what did she say, y'all? He was in a gang here in Compton. What did she say? He was a blood? Was he a blood or was he a Crip, child? So anyway, she's very uncomfortable and nervous with the whole conversation of violence and all this. So it is time for them to go to the store, child. They took a little walk down the street. As they was coming out of the local store, someone had went by and either said, I don't even know what the person said. Okay? But apparently, according to Maurice, the person did this. This is my hood, homie? Did that person say that, or did Maurice say that? I was confused. See, Love After Lockup producers, if you're going to do some type of weird editing, you're going to have to get it right. And are you going to tell me that some hardcore gangster, a blood or a Crip, is in a minivan? Y'all was at a minivan that the camera turned to? You gonna tell me that they rolling in minivans up in Compton? I think the F not. That whole scene was stupid, staged, and I didn't believe it. I don't believe that one bit. Not one bit. Talking about this is my hood, homie, and then what? Get out of here. Anyway, child, Jessica is nervous. She can't wait to get to Vegas so she can take Maurice out of the street and so he won't get in trouble again. Maurice says that he cannot take living in Compton. He don't want to live there. He want to get far, far, far away from the mess. That's it, y'all. Okay? Y'all know the routine. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friends,